Yeah, I never enabled my audio. Don't worry about it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I've been having some issues. So you never heard me at all complaining about that. So my main issue, I was trying to enable my streamer mode. That's, yeah. Cool, and then on top of all of the scuff, I didn't even have my fucking microphone running. Fan-fucking-tastic. Cool. So much scuff, it's not even funny. You can't even shake a stick at all of this scuff. You wish you were as scuff as me. Probably not. Alright, I need a thingy. I don't know what that thingy is, but I definitely need to get rid of my fucking gear that I don't need. Anyway, so yeah, I just had to reconnect my Twitch account to my Discord account because apparently my streamer mode has not been working. Like, literally at all. My streamer mode has not worked since I have probably reinstalled shit onto my PC. And that angers me because I have, well, plain and simply put, I have friendos that would probably appreciate being able to see that, to more easily follow up and see when I'm streaming, to be able to follow that stuff. And Discord is great. Discord is great for that. So yeah, I've just been getting skull fucked by bad connections for some reason. I don't know what that's all about, but anyway. Manor request. We're not going there. We're never going there. We're going to Mount Zamor. And we're going to be running through a good portion of this because I can't be fucked to, like, walk through this and murder everything. Listen, man, Mount Zamor is awful. It is terrible. It's an awful place to live. Don't go there. I also need something that's not this. What's a better primary? Probably a great sword. I don't know how good lightning will work here, but we'll find out, I suppose. Why am I walking on foot? I just said I wasn't gonna do that. And we're going around because I'm not fighting that fucka. Those things are awful to fight. When you start hitting to the point in the game where, like, pretty much everything that you fight hold up, actually. When everything has, like, more poise than you do, then, the game is kind of a ball ache, to be honest with you, and fighting, like, regular enemies is just not very... It's not the most enjoyable thing in the world, you know? Like, I have a great time going through the game, slowly beating the shit out of everything, you know, enjoying my time, if you will. All the way up until, like, regular enemies just start feeling like mini-bosses, and, you know... Some people have, like, those... Wow, my voice actually cracked right there a little. Some people have a grand old time being able to get, like, the more optimal builds where they can still one or two shot those enemies. I usually don't. So, yeah. It turns into a fucking chore, you know? And some enemies here aren't that bad, though, to be fair, but... Oh, hello. We're just gonna go that way. You didn't see shit. Now, I don't remember if there... Yeah, there is a thing over there. Like, these guys are very clearly easy to take out. You know what I mean? But, like, these guys are also just... You know. They're just fodder enemies. That's all there is to it. I knew that was going to happen at some point here. I just didn't know when. But that's what I wanted, was Briars of Punishment. I knew there was something somewhere, and I couldn't remember what it was. Boy, howdy, I really love that. That just happened right there. So, eyes forward. This is the fun part. Now, if you've never, yeah, don't even, like, if you see a shiny on a narrow passageway, like, if you're ever on something precarious in a Souls game, and there's an item suddenly right next to you, don't get the fucking item, please. Like, it is literally there just so that you can do something stupid and the game can punish you for it. We'll hide behind this. God damn it. I'm going to get fucking punished hard for this, aren't I? Because there's an ambush. I'm actually really shocked that there wasn't an ambush there. That seemed like the exact spot to place an ambush so that you can just chase after the little bug and then get stabbed in the butt. As a professional of being butt stabbed by Souls enemies that pop out of corners and lockers and shit, I can tell you for a fact that I've never fallen for that before. Millicent! What's up, babe? First, though, we're just gonna sit down here. Silence eternal, you're right. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Wait, you're scaring me, who? You're scaring... Can you guys hear me? You must be able to hear me, right? Yeah, the fucking... Okay. You scared the fuck out of me. Anyway, also, what's going on, Williams Joe? We're gonna talk to our girl Millicent over here.
To think we'd meet in such a place. What could your purpose possibly... No. I know well enough who you are. And what I know is good enough for me. Call upon me again, in battle, should you have the need. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the ruins.
Right, you can summon her for Niall. That's what you're up here for. I'm probably gonna do that, I'll be honest with you, just because I don't like the knights that much. I might try a couple solo runs on him, though. Hey, Lig Tree. Oh, yes, I need to get the medallion down south, too, the other half. I am doing pretty poggers, my friend. How about... Well, I already asked you, but I'm doing all right tonight. It's been a good day. And hopefully the trend will continue to be a good day. Should I go back down and fight the giant archer? Alright, what be your suggestion? I will at least hear out any suggestions. That was not what I meant to do, but, you know. My whole entire game nearly crashed there, holy shit. Ooh, there we go. I need to get over to the fucking riposte area. I fucked that up so badly. Well, I appreciate the, really digging the model, definitely. I fucking, obviously I love her design. I'm biased towards it, but I don't know, it's a thing I've never really looked too much into because I don't know how much I would get out of it personally for getting it all rigged up and whatnot. Because I know that those are super expensive, and I don't know, like, I'm not, like, super into the whole streaming thing right now. I'm more than open to suggestion and looking into things as well, too. I will say that much, but obviously there's, like, a lot of factors that go into having somebody do art for you, especially when it comes to, like, the rigging stuff and whatnot, but, like I said, I am open to suggestion on it or whatever, but unsure at the moment. I mean, there's one thing that I do know that I want to get done for a fact, though, which is at least, like, 3D VR chat model, because I need one for her as well. That is one thing that was on the horizon sooner. Didn't say that. Yeah. No, I understand that entirely. As an artist, you have to convert that into live 2D. Oh, hell yeah. Nah, just don't mind me. My fucking ADHD is kind of slipping out right here, and that like social awkwardness that rarely pops out is kind of coming out for a minute because I didn't expect to bump into a live 2D rigger in my chat as well. Which is, I mean, not like that's super fucking uncommon, let's be real, but I don't think there's anything in this valley that I give a shit about right now. I'm gonna be real with you. And the game does slap. I caught when you said that earlier. This game absolutely slaps. That's why I'm trying to go through it and just beat the shit out of all of the bosses and whatnot, trying to get another feel for going through the game again. Because when I first played, I did not like 80% of the bosses, and now I'm trying to like get good at the game and make myself enjoy it. Because I know I have the ability to enjoy the bossing. I just need to give it a better shot. I need to be more open-minded towards it. Oh, I can totally bring him down there and smash that. We're gonna go back in a minute, but first I need this Grace up here. I need to touch Grace. But I mean, yeah, William, if you have all of the shit that you would need me to know... Oh my god, there's two. Oh my god, there's two. Let's touch that and sit down for a minute. I might have shit my pants a little. Not gonna lie, my pants are filled with shit. Alright, that's the guy that I want to piss off right here. Bonk. I'm gonna just lower his health a little bit too, because, yeah. Over here. Come on. Okay, this is going to end in one of two ways, chat. Place your bets. I wonder if I can put a poll in before he gets down here. Hold up, let me actually see if I can do that. That'd be really fucking hilarious. Can I get a poll in here before this happens? Nope! The answer is no. Okay, now we're gonna leave. We're just gonna back away slowly. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I mean, it was funny. Don't get like fuck it. You know what? If somebody clips that and sends that to me later on, then that's fine. We have fun here. All right, so we have the Sudoku Ash of War up there. Up here is to Niall's castle. We have the Spirit Caller Caves over there that I don't want to fucking do. But yeah, all right. This is gonna bite no matter what I do. So let's start with Sudoku. There's also the fucking dragon in the middle of this area. I wonder if you can see him first or if it's supposed to blind you. I think he just kind of appears in the fog. That was not the Ash of War. I don't remember where it be. It might be an invasion too. But I do think... Oh, I never got the map piece too. I might want to grab that before anything else, actually. That is the cliffside. Yeah, Borealis. That's what I'm talking about right there. Get away from me. I want nothing to do with you. I do not want what you're selling. God, these Jehovah's Witnesses just get more and more tenacious. Apparently, Ghost Sock's message just got deleted by Nightbot. Give me a second and I'll undo that. I'll have to figure out what word you used that it didn't like and then place it into the filter for Nightbot. Oh, it's a link. It's a link. I might have to whitelist you. If not, then I can view it and then it'll give me an allow option. That might be how it works, but give me a second. No, it just doesn't like links. In the worst case, if Nightbot does anything that I disapprove of, it'll be fine. Let me... Is it spam protection? Yeah, links. Options. Alright, let me... The Twitch username of the user that you want to add as a regular. Let me grab your name here, friend. I knew there was an extra part of that I needed to grab that was like numbers or some shit. Alright, Ghost, try that again. Like I said, if you fucking wind up getting banned by Nightbot or something absurd, don't worry about it. Yep, alright, cool, you're good. I need to add all of you guys in as regulars, because, yeah. I think you're fine for the most part. Oh my god, who? I'm definitely gonna need to copy-paste yours. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. We shouldn't have this problem with links now in the future. Innocent whistling. Don't worry about it, who. Yeah, but anyway, just saying though, Sir William though from earlier, I might actually fucking. I'd like to at least see, and just kind of look into the shit that you have done though, because that does sound interesting. I've always kind of wanted to look into that as a potential option for the future, so. Obviously, as we have just fucking established 2 seconds ago, though, I wouldn't send any links right now. Because Nightbot and it's spam, but yeah. And the reason why I even have Nightbot doing that shit is primarily because there were a lot of bots on Twitch for a while that were just popping into people's chats and just fucking sending links and automated messages and shit, and I'm not about it. I'm not about it, you know? Fire monks. Now, I think there's a scarab around here. I don't want to fuck with it, though. I do want that item, though. Oh, God, it's the guy with the hammer. Oh, God, he's got the mallet. Okay, no, this is important. This is important. It was important. Literally the most important, in fact. And now we go further up the mountain. Yo, should we murder the shit out of... Nah, you know what? Not yet. I need an Ash of War that can help me do that easier. We'll touch the thing up towards where the fire giant is, and then we'll go and find fucking whatever his stupid name is, Assy McGee up there by the church. Not Yura, whatever his fucking name is. Not Eleonora, not Yura. Whoever the guy that has fucking rivers of blood, man. That guy. I forgot that was there. Shit. I may have shit. Please sit down. Dear God in heaven. Alright. You know what? Actually, the lightning flamberge might be good, but I think there's a better option. There's a better way. You know what that better way is? Do we have... what's like the most... You know what? Actually, can I put Giant's Hunt on the cross Naginata? Hold up. I'm about to do something awful. Also, we're gonna definitely talk to Melina in a minute. Actually, we're doing it now, because I just autopiloted down to it.
We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end.
Alright. Ashes of War. So you can. You absolutely can. We're gonna do fucking Frostbite even still, though. So. 'Cause I'm a dink, and that sounds really funny to me. Like, unironically, that sounds super funny. And we're obviously going to use Flame Give Me Strength right at the start. Alright, buddy. What do you got? Oh, well, alright. I forgot that that still fucking goes right around them. I forgot the hitbox on that is super stupid. Alright, so after the first cast, back the fuck up. Got it. That was a fun hike. Avoid the giant fucking tingers over there. Cool, that's useful. That's awesome. I can be fucking posture broken out of that. Can I stop whiffing? Okay, this is actually the worst fucking weapon ever designed hitbox-wise for being able to hit this guy, apparently. Oh my fucking... You know what? Actually, I don't care. I fucking drank my flask. We're using a different weapon. That is going to absolutely fucking piss me off for the entirety of that fight. I actually would rather die and walk back. Holy fucking shit, that was absolutely frustrating. That is more damage, though. I don't know if I can put on an Ash of War to the Bloody Hellas, can I? I don't know. I cannot. Okay. Let's fucking try that one again, because, oh my fucking god. That was actually a little bit enraging right there. And I still don't have the Bull Goat charm, because I never did the cave for it. I need to do that. Maybe I should do that now. Why does this guy have so much more poise with just that? Like, I kind of just refuse to go over there and just use a busted Ash of War because, number one, obviously hitboxes are just not working for the ones that I have that are really fucking annoying. Ah, yes, a samurai at heart. It means he face tanks the fucking blows that you throw at him and trades off, because that's what samurai warriors did back in the day. Like, literally everything that I do gets poise broken by this guy. He backsteps everything. Like, you just get everything iframed, period. You have no reach, no matter what that you fucking use, clearly here. And he can tank and shrug off any blow to trade with the Rivers of Blood art. Which is awesome. We'll just go back to fucking Old Reliable here, which is a great sword. I just need something that can, i.e., well, number one, trade with him. I could also jar cannon his ass. That'd be really funny. Actually, you know what? I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're doing. Actually, we're gonna make it even funnier. What's a funny Ash of War to have? Yeah, we'll do that for now. Can I make it keen? I can't make it keen? Oh, it already has it, probably. What I probably should also have is a better Wondrous Flask, but I'm just stubborn. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's damage! Oh my god, that's damage. Yeah, 1500 on a crit is pretty sexy. Not gonna lie. Oh, Okino was his name, right. This is why no one will remember your name. Anyway. So I'll be taking that. I don't remember if there was anything worth going up here for. But as much as I hate to say it, I think it's Spirit Caller Cave now. I really don't want to do Spirit Caller Cave, but... I mean, I actually like the Surulon fight. The only thing that I didn't like about the Surulon fight is the thing that everybody else didn't like about the Surulon fight, which was that the motherfucker could reach you from a football field away with his command grab stab. Like, that was a little horseshit, but like everything else about his mechanics were pretty sound. I could go up there, but I'm not going to. That's a pitfall. I'm glad that I was on the air of caution there. Beat him hitless. He got a unique animation at the end. Does he really? This is a fucking... fucking prawn! Anyway, you better not turn around. Yeah, I didn't know that then, gamer fan. Mostly because I never really went for hitless runs, specifically, up until I tried to hitless the fucking stupid tree penises in Elden Ring, but, you know. The samurai kill thing at the end. Oh, I didn't know that. So he uses Sudoku. Got it. I don't know how to get fucking seppuku. Hold on. I thought it was in an area that I ran through, and then it wasn't there. All right. Let me look up. Where is seppuku? On the frozen lake, east of the frozen lake site of Grace, dropped by an invisible scarab. Can be heard on the edge of the lake. Stand on his trail, wait for it to come back, and greet it. Oh. It's one of those. Can you show me the map link? Oh, that's... yeah. Alright, no. I'm just a fool. I never fucking heard it when we went over there. Alright. That's, like... yeah, that is elementary, my dear. Yeah. Alright, I'm a fool. We're gonna go over to the freezing lake, but apparently I need to step out of here first. In other news, I'm looping till I either get a secret character or get bored. For me, I feel like it would be the latter. I feel like that would come significantly earlier. Where's my Godskin peeler? There we go. I don't see the fucker. But it is, like, out here. At least that's where I was looking at the damn thing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's probably exactly where it is, actually. I hear it. Oh, it's right in front of my fucking face! Alright. Come back this way, buddy. That is not what I wanted to do. Nailed it. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Anyway, I just need to do that as soon as I see the footsteps on the other side. I did it again. I did it again. I can't see it on the ice. I'm actually blind. That was a weird one. Honestly, I'm surprised that didn't hit. I know that was super early. I'm just gonna go over here because apparently I'm just too fucking blind for this shit. I'm too old. I'm getting old, chat. There we go. Now, should I kill the Godskin fucking... not noble, but should I kill the Godskin Apostle using his own weapon? It probably wouldn't do... oh, actually, no, it's just physical damage. Now we can call you old fart. You better not. I think we're still going to continue to use this beast. This, like, Flamberge has turned into old reliable for me, and I'm fucking down for it. We're going to skip the cave, actually. You know what? I just realized we're just going to go straight to the boss. Because this is, like, right where the boss is when you drop down. I think. Oh, no. I'm mistaken. I forgot how much I hated this cave. But I thought that there was, like, another way to get down there a lot faster. I thought you literally had a cave pitfall that landed, like, right on the boss fog. And it's gonna drive me up a wall now. Oh, this is just a death room, is what this is. Nailed it. There is an invader in here, though. And I don't remember the specifics with this shit. I don't fucking remember this cave, honestly. Apparently, I don't remember it as well as I thought that I did. Maybe I am actually getting old. What the fuck? Is this how it happens? Chat, I'm going senile. Holy fucking hell, that was a mess of alerts right there. Oh, hello. I'm not above cheesing an AI invader at all, by the way. Just if you guys had any doubts. Especially if they're gonna be doing that shit and using fucking... using fucking, Sudoku right before the fight. Can I just walk away and you'll stay there? Also, is there an item? Of course, you fucking piece of shit. Why do you need to have 2,000 health? Oh, fucking, you know, we're leaving. It's just not fucking worth it, man. I think this is an armor set. Oh, God. It just literally isn't worth it. Not how that's supposed to go. Yeah, no, no. No, no. I love how I had the timing on that right, but it didn't work specifically because he didn't hit me. Did anybody else notice that? That's gonna hit me. There's gotta be a faster way to get down here. Because I thought you could just drop down the hole and then immediately fight the boss. Because if my options are run through that shit again, or just go to another area, I think go to another area is going to win every time. I really don't need the Godskin Apostle skin too badly. Like, there is no feasible reason why I can possibly see myself needing fucking Pontiff's ring that bad. Wow, I love that. That's a great fucking ambush right there. And I'm gonna guess there isn't a Stake of Marika either, because that'd be too fucking easy. Actually, let me grab that first. Alright, that's cool. That's way delayed compared to what I was thinking. We're actually just missing each other. Our attacks are going over each other's heads at this point. Or in my case, under him. Why does this guy seem to have, like, an endless amount of posture? Nailed it. That's not where I want to be, though. I couldn't remember why I didn't want to get near the Apostle, and then it hit me. Yeah, I really have to run through that every time I fucking fail, too. Yeah, we're not gonna do this one. I don't actually care. I really don't care what it drops. That's like a not now thing. I forgot how much of a ball ache that fucking Spirit Caller Cave is, but we're gonna go and kill Niall, I guess. Like, specifically, the only thing stopping me from doing that, too, is not even really the boss, so much as it is the run to the boss. That's just abysmal. Yo.
Yo. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, Elden Ring.
Indeed, sir.
What, casual?
Place that shit there. A casual, yes. Well, because it's a dex build, or?
Yeah, you're supposed to go bleed build.
That's true. That's true. You got me there. Alright, appreciate it, though. You guys have a good night. All about that arcane. I forgot this was here. We're gonna keep running. Oh god. There is a burb over here. Wow, that just spawns any time of the day? I thought fucking deathrite birds were nighttime only. I think that's also for health and steeple, which is something I don't care about. It would have been really funny if I just saw that fucking death bird on the horizon there. Oh, right, I have a chalice. Hold on. I'm better than this. There we go. What even is my, yeah, plus 10 is a fucking good enough level for now. Alright. Time to do the painful thing now. And, oh, that felt good to know where that was. There's another one. I'm really not very appreciative of what's going on here. I think it's gone for good when it dies, though. Bonk. Nailed it. Oh, that was not the right hit, dude. That was not the right... Why the fucking hell did I hit the jump button? I read it perfectly, I knew what I needed to do, and then I fucking hit jump. Why? Like, I blacked out for a minute there. Also, this food smells so fucking good. I might want to throw YouTube on while we're fucking... I almost want to watch something. I don't know what, though. Oh my fucking god. Can I do something without fucking it up, please? Good lord. That was mildly frustrating, and not for anything that the game did. I just couldn't fucking get the lead out of my ass. I was just angry at myself. Alrighty, yeah, I think we're gonna go over to fucking... Weirdly enough, I think I'm gonna move over to watching shit on YouTube real quick. Because I do want to consume my food so goddamn badly. Do you guys have a suggestion on something that you would like to watch on the YouTubans? That's the real question. Cause, yeah, that sounds like a thing I'm gonna do while I need to eat, cause, yeah. What is in my watch later anyway? Let's find out. You're bad at suggestions? That actually is a good video, though. The fucking... I could also go into my watch... No, you know what? We're gonna watch the fucking... Yeah, we're gonna watch that Carrion Night video from before. Alright, you guys tell me if you can hear this well.
Moongrum. Why? Because everyone is jealous. They don't have the immaculate drip that he has. Okay, maybe that's the second reason. The real reason obviously is because Moongrum absolutely decimates you the very first time you encounter this fine individual. He's an incredibly intelligent knight, has a versatile moveset which allows him to have an appropriate solution for every situation in combat, and is all around just a very powerful fighter. After dying so many times to him, it only makes sense that he's not liked. The reality, however, is you should never hate those that are doing better than you. Never be jealous, never compare yourself, because in the end, resentment is like drinking poison but waiting for the other person to die. It only really affects you negatively. So today we're going to restore the reputation of the Carrion Knights by becoming the strongest Carrion Knight in history ourselves. In this video we will destroy every single boss, relevant boss, but making it a challenge so that we need to use a different approach for every boss to show off how truly powerful and versatile the Carrion Knight and the associated build is.
Also, just because we're watching it on Twitch and whatnot, by the way, guys, like, this is the full credits of the video right here, this Nizar GG guy, so, if you want to watch the original, go there.
Decline of the royal family. However, there were only a few Carrion Knights in the first place anyways. Only the best of the best were in fact recruited and anointed by the Lunar Queen herself. That's why finding these Carrion Knights in the world these days is like looking for a needle in a haystack. But like the phrase goes, quality over quantity. And trust me, the Carrion way is the way of elegant, absolute nuclear destruction. Now, before we truly become Moongrum and thus the game's idea of a Carrion Knight, we need to address some problems. First of all, Moongrum uses a absolute garbage staff, the Academy Glintstone staff. This staff is a type of staff that you would buy from some sketchy dealer on the black market. They'll tell you it's very good, just give me everything you have in your bank and you'll be the magician you've always wanted to be. No, Moongrum got scammed, that is the unfortunate reality. The Academy Glintstone staff has much worse scaling than a lot of other staves. Steven Seagals. So that would gimp our damage output.
I'm calling
with
stabs
this build,
that
we're going
now.
to go for the Carrion Glintstone staff. We fix this awkward situation just like that, with a mere finger snap. That's the power that we have. This staff is much better. The Carrion Glintstone staff will boost multiple of our main sorceries with a whopping plus 15% to damage thanks to its passive, which makes it the best option for many scenarios in this build with no trade-offs for our damage output. Unfortunately, there's another problem with Moongrum's setup. This guy really didn't do his research, but this one is kinda stupid in my opinion, so not really his fault maybe. This one might be on the developers. Now, a Carrion Knight uses the Carrion Knight sword. Surprise, surprise. Who would have thought?
I actually didn't know this next thing that he's gonna say.
Ash of War. But the thing with Carrion Grandeur is that it's also a generic Ash of War that you can pick up in the open world. And infuse any generic infusible weapon with the magic affinity, and the Carrion Grandeur Ash of War will result in fact in Carrion Grandeur on that weapon, dealing more damage than Carrion Grandeur on its iconic unique sword, the
Like by a
Carrion
sizable
sword.
amount too.
And yes, this is with max upgraded weapons and the same intelligence levels obviously. Now, why does a generic infusible weapon's Carrion Grandeur outdamage Carrion Grandeur on its iconic sword? Well, the reason why we're seeing this weird phenomenon is because the Carrion
Fucking
Grandeur
weapon art scaling also is just garbage in this game in general. Can we all just appreciate that? Like, it's way too complicated.
So the scaling rate found on the weapon doesn't matter at all. But the thing is that different affinities have different scaling bonuses in which your intelligence level is scaled with to determine the damage output. These values are hidden values, but they have been data mined by now. So to illustrate this, Carrying Grandeur on a magic weapon comes with a multiplier of 2.4 approximately. Carrying Grandeur on a cold weapon comes with a multiplier of 2, and wait for it, the sword that Carrying Grandeur actually fits the best, the Carrying Knight sword, comes with a multiplier of 1.8. Unique weapons always have this set affinity multiplier of 1.8, but they don't obviously actually have an affinity since they're unique. So it's essentially just a consistent value that applies to any unique
So in short,
weapon.
unique weapons
To
suck.
compensate for this, the unique Ash of War that comes with a unique weapon usually has an independent scaling modifier
Well, that's
for
a very
its damage
bad way
that
to narrow it down,
compensates
but-
for this lower affinity multiplier that then results into higher
Does the Dark
damage
Moon
for that
Greatsword
unique
just
Ash
not
of
suck?
War, relatively speaking. In the specific case of Carrying Grandeur, however, it doesn't, because it's a generic Ash of War with a generic, low set scaling value that overrides any traits of a unique weapon. Simplified, you can say that the combination of these two things is kind of a mismatch, which is why we see these lower values on the Carrion Knight sword. Okay, let's quickly get out of that rabbit hole. Long story short, the Carrion Knight sword will deal less damage than any infusible weapon with the magic affinity given the same intelligence and upgrade level. A great option that thematically fits the Carrion Knight aesthetic very well that is in fact infusible is the Lord Sorn Straight Sword. It pretty much has all the good things that the Carrion Knight sword in terms of moveset and great AR when upgraded has, but now we have the benefit of extra damage with our Ash of War as well. I use this option just to get more damage with Carrying Grandeur, however the Carrion Knight sword is absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
so if
that what he does to Sir Gideon later, oh my god.
You completely.
Oh
There's
my
just
god.
one more problem though. And it's that you're still not subscribed. Make sure to hit that button, hit the bell as well, give the video a
You guys
like,
want me to
and
skip to
that
the
is
bossing
another
part?
problem
Because the
fixed.
bossing
Easy
is so
peasy.
fucked up.
Finally, Moongram uses a shield, and we want to use the shield as well with the Carrion.
Like, this is the part that you would want to watch this for, is what he does to these bosses.
Optional, but in this video I will show you some great things you can do with it as well in some boss fights. Now before we get into the boss fights, we know that Carrion Knights can cast sorceries, and not only that, they spam these sorceries hyperactively, like they've been taking Adderall recreationally for the past 6
Let's go here.
on in your playthrough.
This
I'll talk
man,
about
what
the
he
mid-late
does to
game setup and
Maliketh in
stats after the
particular.
fights, so it makes more sense. So let's get into it. As specified, we need to use a different approach for every fight to illustrate how versatile Carrion Knights are. So if we for instance use this strategy for a fight, we cannot use it again for another fight. We're starting off with the Godfrey Shade fight. Honestly, this is a perfect fight to use the Magic Glintblade only strategy. You can
I mean, to be
conjure
fair,
up to
this guy's
4
also
magic
super
glint
easy
blades
with
at the
pretty much
same
any
time.
build, but
seeing as you can cast
mostly
them
'cause he has, like, no
preemptively
health.
before the boss is even fighting you, you can set up a nuclear bomb where all 4 glint blades will hit at the same time. Yes, that sounds as juicy as it is. It will deal insane damage instantly, and using this feature afterwards of essentially setting up bombs, with these sorceries you can safely clear this fight and many others as well. This shade never had a chance.
like that wasn't
We
even
have
a
more
clean
good up
fight, but he
next.
just
Here
beat
we're
the
going to
shit
use
out of
the
him.
Glintblade Phalanx stance break setup into Carrion Grandeur. Now, like I already said, Glintblade Phalanx
specifically
is
for this
really good
combo
boss
right here.
damage. But like Magic Glintblade, you can also cast
I'm gonna
it
try this on my
preemptively
mage
when the
specifically
boss
to
is
do
still
this.
across the world. So yes, that means exactly what you think it means. A coupon code for 1 free Glintblade Phalanx that will hit your opponent guaranteed already at the start of every fight, and then usually the stance break will in fact follow up very quickly after that if you're going for it. Following it up
Bam!
with Carrion Grandeur is so good because it takes time to actually charge Carrion Grandeur, and usually that can mean that you can get
that's
interrupted
it.
while charging it.
That's
and this
it
way
right
you
there.
actually
That's so
guarantee
clean.
that you will in fact hit your target. But we also make use of the extra damage that we get when our target is stance broken, and seeing Carrion Grandeur fully charged base damage is already high, it results into a nice and very welcome bonus. And then the fight is pretty much over as fast as it started. Versus the Fire Giant, we're going to go with fully charged Karen Grandeurs only. See, Karen Grandeur is very good versus slow, very stationary bosses like the Fire Giant, as you can just spam Karen Grandeurs while also actually fully charging every single one of them for a relatively quick kill. I would say versus bosses that are very mobile or just have a really active moveset, Karen Grandeur can fall short, as it will be annoying to hit,
I'm not
considering
looking forward
it
to
takes
this
time
fight
to
later.
charge and makes you very stationary. And there's a lot of bosses in the game that isn't the best combination. So therefore I would say that it does shine the most with bosses like the Fire Giant, or use Glintblade Phalanx to set it up and then use it for a massive guaranteed hit. Ultimately, you can defeat the Fire Giant like this relatively easy. The charge Karen Grandeur spam will annihilate him. Versus the Godskin duo, we're going to do the second variation of combo that revolves around stance breaking. This time we're going for the Glintblade Phalanx into the critical hit strategy. And no, those aren't actually established strategies or something, it's just what I'm calling. We know Moongrim specifically likes to critically hit you all the time, and even publicly embarrasses you. So definitely this is one of the combos that we cannot omit from the list. Now the Godskin duo, both of them can be stance broken very quickly as well. It only takes 2 casts to stance break one of the two with Glintblade Phalanx. With our misrecord and very high critical value on that thing, we can then go for a nice critical hit that will pack a punch after stance breaking them. What makes going for critical hits in the Godskin duo fight so good, however, isn't even the damage. No, it's that while you're in the critical hit animation, you are in fact invincible and invulnerable to damage. So the other annoying individual can't hit you while you're killing off his buddy. This is a beautiful moment, I need to cry. Combining every factor mentioned makes this an S tier strategy for this fight.
His straight-faced, like, sarcasm is what fucking kills me with this.
You pretty much have all the control you want in this fight to decimate the Godskin duo.
Like, I like it because his humor as a YouTuber isn't, like, too much. Not too on the nose, it's actually present and genuinely funny, and if you don't like the joke, then oh well, you don't laugh, and it fits the fucking theme because he's not smiling or laughing about it. Where it's like, haha, you're supposed to laugh here. I don't know, I think it just works. His style's pretty good.
Versus the Draconic Tree Sentinel. On the
This one I'll definitely remember for the future.
And Maliketh, we're going to do something truly revolutionary. We're going to use Carrion Retaliation and Carrion Retaliation only. Carrion Retaliation is very good in caster fights if you're actually using the Ash of War and not just the parry effect. In this fight, and also the other versions of this fight in the game, you can completely trivialize it with Carrion Retaliation. Every time this guy shoots a fireball at you, use your Carrion Retaliation. Get the Phalanx Blades and chip away their health without ever needing to do anything otherwise in this fight. Why? Because the rider will do it over and over and over and over
he does.
again. He might move a bit, reposition, try something else, but ultimately he's insanely stupid and will keep going back to his old habits of casting the fireball right into your Carrion Retaliation till his entire HP bar is gone.
That's just easy mode, dude. Like, that is so easy mode.
Now let's stick to using our shield for the next boss. Parrying
Maybe he is saying it on
versus
purpose.
A lot of different bosses, but a nice example of an enemy type that I
will
like to
turn it up,
parry
though.
is the Crucible Knight. You can essentially completely break these Crucible Knights in the game, as it only takes one parry to stance break them. And it doesn't matter if it's the boss version or the open world version, which can, to be honest, also be considered a boss considering its relatively high HP pool. Parrying can be powerful, but it warrants a lot of practice, as it mostly comes to knowing what you can and can't parry and correct timing. But as you see, when you start getting experience, it can lead to very easy consecutive stance breaking into
I wish I spent more time
hits.
parrying in
and
this
that
game,
in itself can just completely destroy bosses. But I know this playstyle isn't for everyone, so that's why I also mentioned that I would consider this an optional aspect of the build that can be very fruitful if you take the time to master it. Versus Beast Clergyman and Maliketh, we're going to go to our old roots. And
If you guys haven't seen this fight right here, watch it. Seriously, this is bullshit right here. Oh my
This
god.
one is kinda unknown in the current world. It was banned during the Geneva Conventions to use due to how deadly it is.
Like, he's not
Okay,
overhyping
so
this
first we're
at
going
all.
to break the Beast Clergyman by using Glintblade Phalanx. As you see, it goes very fast with Glintblade Phalanx. When the Beast Clergyman is broken, however, we don't want to hit him right away. You want to essentially wait a few seconds and then charge up Carrying Ranger while he's recovering and hit him when he's recovered, so when the orange particles are gone. This will lead into Carrying Ranger doing less damage, but since he isn't stance broken anymore, it will in fact instead poise damage him. That carries into the Maliketh fight. Versus Maliketh, we then want to immediately start charging Carrying Ranger so it hits him right when he reaches us. And with the poise damage from phase 1 and the new poise damage that we just inflicted upon Maliketh, his stance will also instantly be broken, and the rest is history. We can chain that into another Carrying Ranger.
That's so
to decimate
fucking
him quickly.
stupid, dude. Like, let's just
Now, a
let's
source I haven't
rewatch
even
that.
used yet
Yeah,
is Carrying
let's re-fucking watch
so when
that.
the orange particles are gone. This will lead into
So
Carrying Ranger
delay
doing
the first Carrying Grandeur. The stagger damage carries over to phase
damage,
2.
but since he isn't
And
stance
then you
broken
just
anymore,
fucking
it
double
will in fact
Carrying
instead
Grandeur.
poise damage him. That carries into the Maliketh fight. Versus Maliketh, we then want to immediately start charging Carrying Ranger so it hits him right when he reaches us. And with the poise damage from phase 1 and the new poise damage that we just inflicted upon Maliketh, his stance will also instantly be broken, and the rest is history. We can chain that into another Carrying Ranger to decimate him quickly.
I want to retry that spell, but not on the sword.
Now,
it
a
comes
sorcery
on.
I haven't even used yet is Carrying Piercer, and this is a really good poke sorcery that also stuns a lot of enemies, or rather smacks their face right into the ground, really telling them who's boss.
I also
Versus
didn't know you
humanoid
could
type
charge
of enemies
Carrying
and
Piercer.
late game invaders, you definitely want to consider to use it, as it essentially makes these fights the easiest fights of your life.
Because any skill that you use on top of it, right? Because you can use the Godfrey icon for any charged weapon art, and it gives it a substantial damage increase on top of it.
But we can take it one step further, and that's exactly what we're going to do in the fight against
Like,
Gideon.
fuck that guy.
We will combo Carrying Piercer and use its capability to smash Gideon into the ground for us to give us time to be able to chain that with a fully charged Carrying Ranger and hit Gideon with that. This broken combination will make the fight so short that you should expect a call from Guinness World Records within the next 24 hours.
Fucking body Gideon. All-knowing my
Carrying
ass.
Slicer might very well be the strongest aspect of this build, and we still haven't used it either. So let's introduce it versus the first Elden Lord himself. But we're going to combo it with Glintblade Phalanx for even better results. As you see, Glintblade Phalanx absolutely slaps even versus very late game bosses. Since Carrying Slicer comes out so fast and is a very hard-hitting, very efficient sorcery, it barely costs any FP. Using it while your target is stance broken leads to incredible damage output. Pretty much just ends the fight right there, and I would say that this is the best combo to do compared to the other two mentioned combos regarding what to do when your target is stance broken. Carrying Slicer is just a much more flexible sorcery compared to, say, Carrying Ranger for when you want to deal damage. Versus Horalu, however, we just do the exact same thing. One word: nuclear destruction.
Yeah, if you have the FP for it, dude, the fucking Phalanx Ashapur is so good.
Before we move onwards to the Elven Throne, we need to take a little detour. I'm itching to use my little frosty blade, and which fight better to do so than an annoying commander somewhere on the top of a late game castle that is too scared to fight 1 versus 1. Adula's Moonblade is yet another god tier sorcery, and it works very
game
well
that
in
I'm
fights
going
like
after in a
these when
minute.
you're outnumbered. You can immediately run towards your target, use a crouch to recover your stamina instantly, and then attack them from the side instead of the front, so only one of them can reach.
I actually
you
didn't know
instead
the
of all
crouching
three.
trick.
Adula's Moonblade's damage gets really nuts as well, while taking care of multiple things at the same time, and it procs Frostbite on your enemies as well. What is even better is that when your enemy is doing dangerous things in the distance that you definitely do not want to be anywhere near, it actually has a ranged component as well, so you can grab some popcorn and comfortably destroy your enemies from a distance. Yeah, Adula's Moonblade is just really good, and I would say you should consider opening up some fights with it to get an early frostbite proc on your enemies, so you can make use of that debuff that makes you deal more damage to your enemies for the remainder of the fight. But otherwise, definitely make use of it in boss fights that have multiple enemies. Okay, let's proceed with our adventure to conquer the Elden Throne. So for Radagon, we're going to go with Carrion Slicer only, without Glintblade Phalanx this time. To show you, you can even make a build just with this sorcery and this sorcery only to win every fight. Aside from its ridiculous damage output, what
his
makes Carrion
conditions for the
Slicer
Millennia
so good
fight
is
are
that it
great.
comes out so
He
fast,
makes
and you
himself
recover
use
from the
every spell
associated
at least
attack
once.
animation so fast that it has very good adaptability. You can essentially weave in Carrion Slicers while dodging your enemy's attacks. The Elden Beast, we're going to go with a mix of Carrion Grandeur and Glintblade Phalanx to stance break the Elden Beast quickly into Carrion Slicer spam to take care of him. This is a really good strategy for the Elden Beast that I came up with while trying to find the best strategy that we haven't used yet. Reason is because the Elden Beast at the start of the fight will be stationary, so you can already right off the bat build up a ton of poise damage with the tools that we have as a Carrion Knight. And then afterwards, when he stands broken, Carrion Slicer will absolutely just melt the Elden Beast. There's nothing he can do about it, and like I said, Carrion Slicer is such a great adaptable sorcery that when he moves around the map afterwards, you can just use them quickly every time he sits still for a few seconds for a lot of damage anyways to kill him off very quickly.
That moment when you just don't care about Elden Stars.
Okay, there's just one more boss, just this little insignificant boss, literally who, that we need to get
That is
rid of,
unfortunate,
and how to
who?
do that better than to just use everything we have used so far. Yes, we need to use every sorcery and offensive Ash of War at least once in the Millennia
Look at this
fight to
burst at the
truly
beginning.
embrace the Moongrum spirit. So immediately I'm going to cross off a bunch of sorceries and Ashes of Wars at once while I'm prepping up a nuclear bomb in phase 1. Millennia starts quite far away from you in the fight, so we can immediately utilize our sorceries and Ashes of Wars that we can in fact cast preemptively. And as she walks towards us and almost starts reaching us, we have enough time to charge up a fully loaded Carrion Grandeur, which we're going to hit her with when she nears us.
Fucking love that, dude. Jesus.
But her recovery time is kinda quick, so instead we're going to quickly weave in a Carrion Slicer and cross that off the list as well. Then we will use the final two sorceries to finish the fight afterwards. Carrion Piercer deals good damage and also stamps her down into the ground, by the way, so you could even form a strategy around that if you want. But
And of
ultimately,
course,
we finish off the
Carrion
fight with
Piercer still
Adula's
launches
Moonblade.
her ass, by the way.
At least phase 1. Immediately, since we've already used everything for phase 2,
He also
I'm just
teaches
going to
me a
show you
thing
the
about
most
Millennia here.
reproducible strategy that I could think of and come up with, so everyone from beginner to advanced player who wants to do it on their own can do so as well consistently. Immediately, we run across the arena to dodge her Flower Bomb and replenish our FP and HP, put down a Terra Magica and use Glintblade Phalanx and like 2 Magic Glintblades while she recovers. Then we want to start using Adula's Moonblade when she starts nearing us, but make sure to time the third slash when she jumps
If
up
you saw
and
that
goes
right
for the
there, that's what I
Waterfowl
mean.
Dance, if she does that. Proccing Frostbite while she's in the air will in fact deny her Waterfowl Dance. And that's also
Didn't
the
know that.
real reason we want to use Adula's Moonblade, aside obviously from the very good damage output that it also has in conjunction with everything
Like,
else
this
that
guy
we have
knows
used
what
so
he's
far.
doing.
With that damage, you will also trigger the HP threshold for her doing more Flower Dive Bombs, which is something we can capitalize on. When she goes for the Flower Dive Bomb, you obviously want to dodge it. I like to dodge it by dodging inwards instead of outwards, because if you dodge outwards, you might underestimate the reach of this move. After that, just abuse her recovery time by setting up another Magic Glintblade Nuclear Bomb. Go for 4 fully charged Magic Glintblades. If they don't all connect with her, just do it again, because in this phase of the fight with her current HP, she will spam her Flower Dive Bomb anyways, so you can just repeat, put down a Terra Magica, set up a Magic Glintblade Nuclear Bomb, and one by one they will obliterate
Didn't know
Millennia
that.
in the
I
most
actually didn't know
scary way
that.
possible. And there you have it. We have overcome
But the fact that
and destroyed
he's
all of
able to consistently, like, he was able to I imagine he was able to consistently, like, replicate that, though. You know what I mean? Like, he knew there was a Waterfowl Dance coming and was like, I'm just gonna hit her with this, and then it's going to proc, and then we're good to go. Like, he had to have had an idea of about how many of those that would have been good. Probably through trial and error anyway, though, but holy shit, dude. All right, I'm going to leave this running for the last 3 minutes so that you can see the build and everything that he did for that for funsies while I go and wash my plate and take a pee-pee, and I'll be back. So, you guys enjoy.
So let's do a quick rundown of our setup. For weapons, we have the Lord Storm Straight Sword with Carrying Grandeur or the Carrying Knight Sword, depending on what we discussed earlier in the video. Misericord for the critical hits with Glintblade Phalanx on it, the optional Carrying Knight Shield with Carrying Retaliation if you want to include it, the stat distribution that I made will allow for it and it will make you stay in the medium load category, and finally our Carrying Glintstone Staff, which will boost a variety of our sorceries. Talismans, you'll want to run the Magic Scorpion Charm as it boosts literally everything in our kit, Shard of Alexander to boost our Ashes of Wars, and the Graven Mass Talisman to boost our sorceries, and the fourth talisman is the most flexible one in my opinion. I went with Godfrey Icon because it boosts multiple aspects of our kit like Magic Glintblade, Carrying Piercer, and Carrying Grandeur, so it is a nice option. But otherwise the Graven School Talisman is also really good if you find yourself using the sorceries a lot, as it does in fact stack with its big brother, the Graven Mass Talisman. If you want something more defensive, then absolutely go for the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman to make you very tanky. For armor, there's only one possibility obviously, the Carrying Knight armor set. If you want to go for something more functional, then you can also consider the Spellblade set, as it will boost the damage output of our Ashes of Wars with another 8%. Or you can go for a more defensive armor set with 51 or more poise, so you can also resist some hits while casting. I personally just went with the Carrying Knight set because theme-wise there's literally nothing better than this set, and aesthetically it's also an absolutely stunning armor set, and it also has very decent defensive values, which is for me more than enough reason to use it. Regarding the Flask of Wonders physic, it's simple. You'll want to use the Magic Shroud and Crack tier, as like the Magic Scorpion Charm, it will boost all of our damage output significantly. And then the Intelligence Not Crystal tier, so we get 10 levels in Intelligence for free, which means more damage. Which then brings me to stats. I never went over 125, the lowest meta level with this build. We are a pure Intelligence build, so get 70 Intelligence.
Yeah,
and then with the Flask, we will fully soft cap on
plenty of being able to fuck with everybody. I honestly, that's hilariously enough very close to my build. Except I think I have a little bit more dex, maybe a bit of strength with the character. I can't remember. I have a little dex and strength though. But I have like 50 vigor on my other character and like 20 mind. So like he doesn't even have like a large amount of mind on this build and he still destroys shit. Oh yeah. But that being said, we're going to move over to the actual game now, so... Also, I got one other thing I gotta do real quick, so... Alright, and that is done. Let's hurt some fools. So I do believe that I have a snow fucko that I need to send into the next life. And honestly, you probably are, Who, especially if you're not playing a build per se. That's always like a word that's way too easily thrown around. I prefer like archetype or like a play style if you're gonna go with something like that, but everybody uses the word build willy-nilly. I think for something to be a build, it really needs to have like a very... It needs to be to some level min-maxed in a way to get the most amount of gains with the least amount of investment. Like, you know what I mean? Well, maybe the most amount of investment, depending on how your definition of that word is, though. But, like, point being is you're trying to get as much as you can, as easily as you can, and set it up in such a way. So, like, requires prior planning for something to be a build, is what my point is. And it's more planning than just, I want to cast spells, or I want to use scimitars. Okay, that thing needed to die first. Goodbye. I have to drop in there. Oh, that's a painting. That's also an open door. You know what? We are gonna go down there. We're not going anywhere other than where he tells me to go, apparently. Fucking wolf. Okay, never mind. Unneeded. Didn't think the splash damage would have gotten both of them that easily. But I'll take it. Just in case I need it. Fan daggers are always nice, man. I don't think you can get your hands on fan daggers super easily, though, if memory serves me right. What does this say? Let there be snow. That's basically the Elden Ring equivalent of let it snow, I suppose. So, yeah, I'm with you. That is some fucking impressive range to be able to throw those, by the way, with absolute accuracy like that. Oh, this is cool. Bro, that actually isn't even turned at me. I want that to be known. That ballista doesn't even rotate, and it just banked 45 degrees to the left. I didn't actually think it was going to go over there. Because, like, usually in these games, usually in, like, past titles, if, like, the thing isn't aiming at you, it doesn't just bank like that. Like, arrows have kind of always bent in your general direction because, I don't know, every enemy in a From Souls game generally fucking, like, knows how to bend the bullet and shoot you in the face no matter where the fuck you're standing on the map or if they have a line of sight with you. So, like, that's a given, but I didn't expect it to just kind of angle itself like that. That just completely fucking bypasses shields too, because that's fun. I can't get up. And I can't figure out the timing of it because you don't have enough of a reaction time. That shot was stupid. And then there's another one. I want his item. Am I fucking crazy? Yeah, that would make sense, who? You had to play a particular character. Anyway, let's grab that stupid painting, because that was not worth it for a painting. Who the fuck is this? I could just go into the config and allow global invasion so the boss I need to fight can show up anyway. I mean, you can. But where's the fun in that? Wow. Have I told you I hated birds? Have I told anybody that? Because I hate birds. The birds in this game are awful. Fun as I could play Goku or something. I mean, fair. I vaguely remember this part. Not enough, though. This guy's still shooting at me from over there. Still has an angle on me from over there. Bro, I get up to the top of that staircase. I am shoving this fucking sword hilt deep into your ass. Like, you have absolutely no oh my fucking god. Die. Excuse me? Did anybody see that, like, instantaneous animation to right next to me? Ah, yes, he teleports. Right, forgot about that. Fucking banished knights, man. Okay, we can stop. I hit the down button. That's enough. I mean, I wanted the banished knight armor more than that, but I will accept it. Not graciously, though. I'll accept it. I should probably sit down, too, huh? Also, don't trip the alarm. I don't follow you, but I'll keep that one in mind in the mental handbook right there. Don't trip the alarms. Eclipse shuttle. I think I literally have 2 eclipse shuttles right fucking now. Are you talking Risk of Rain or in here, though? Because if you're talking... You motherfucker. I actually don't have an angle on him. Oh yeah, I know what you mean in there. I mean, I have been through this area, I just don't fucking remember a large chunk of it, though, if I'm honest. Lightning required ahead. Oh, I see. Can I hit him from here? No. I mean, what I can also do, because it'd be really funny, is I can use my... Nah, I'm not going to use the Bolt of Grand Sex. This pretty much does... Oh, he's red-eyed. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. So I think we're running by him. So I think I have better things to do than to be hit by a fucking human Mack truck that has an ability to 3-shot me. This is cool. This is so cool, dude. A 94 hit combo. That's great. What does he have over here, and do I care about it? Like, I guess that's the main question. Do I actually care what that item is? Mostly wanted to just grab my shit anyway, but... Because now that I can think about... Actually, do I have... I do. Hold up. I know what I'm gonna do. Ugh. I need to stop forgetting about that. I wish you could also have, like, flask presets. Presets would go a long way with the magic flask. I need the Godfrey icon too. This is gonna throw me off the edge, isn't it? Fucking knew it. God damn it, you. Awesome. That is so stupid, dude. Like, just literally a 40-hit combo. Number one, if I didn't throw myself off of the fucking ledge like a lunatic the first time around, that would have been fine, but... Like, that's definitely a skill issue moment, though, but that doesn't make it any less frustrating. You can tell I don't just cheese things with the Bolt of Gransax constantly, even though I have the ability to do so, because I don't know how far the forward step is. Although I feel like I need to upgrade this more anyway soon. I don't think Flame Grant Me Strength is going to matter because I think this is 100% Lightning. Fuck you. That's what you get. That's what you get. Anyway. It was a talisman at least, though. I was hoping for gear, because if that was like a fucking Arteria leaf, I was actually going to lose my shit. What rat should take more than a single hit from something like that? I know we're at endgame scaling almost, but that is why. King of Rat? He's no King of Rat. He is just regular rat. I'm gonna run all the way back up there now, and we're just gonna go straight into the chapel, because I have got better things to do with my life than to have a giant bird stab me in the butt. Wow, that Banished Knight's already there, huh? Don't remember seeing him just there the first time. So I need to get the shortcut in here. Yeah, I do remember this now. Like, very vaguely. And there's another Banished Knight in here, too. I think it's right behind this guy. There he is. Are you gonna, like, swing, or...? That's fucking way too soon. I think I'm just done with parrying now. Like, genuinely, because obviously I'm just not good enough to parry. Every time that I go in for a parry, I fuck up the timing and instantaneously die. Probably not. I don't see how. Unless somebody, like, hit him with a firebomb afterwards and I didn't notice. I don't know, I was too busy being annoyed. Nah, he wouldn't have taken fall damage and died, if that's the case. Although I'm totally fine with that situation right there, because I fucking actually just despise Banished Knights. I think they're literally, like, the worst thing in this castle. By long and far. Also, is that a thing that I can just drop onto? I kind of want to go down here. But I don't think it's worth it if that guy's right there. Gonna be real with you, Chief. We're gonna do it. Whatever, I'll man up. Although it's less of a factor of manning up and more of a factor of it's annoying as fuck and I don't feel like doing it, but... Either way. Oh, there was a fucking ladder up here the whole time. If he's just gonna stand over there, then that's fine by me, Chief. Can I do that parry a singular time when he's not doing the Frost Stomp? I don't think I am ever going to do that fucking parry without one of these guys doing the unparryable, the only unparryable attack in their kit. Like, literally, that fucked me. And it's so fucking goddamn annoying, dude. I'm just running past that again, because I just want whatever is behind this guy. That is the exact reasoning I didn't want to go over there, because his fucking health pool is too high for me to just be able to instantaneously eradicate him. I knew I would fucking panic and then do a parry, even though that wouldn't fucking work at all, and then immediately get my shit pushed in. Like, I had the perfect timing on the strike, but it was the fucking weapon art that he did. So fuck this guy, I'm going up to the top. Give me the items. If there are any up here, apparently. Because it looks like there probably isn't. Cool, I love that I can get hit by a halberd that goes through the stairs, by the way. That's like my favorite thing. Actually, we're gonna go back to the beginning. Also, running away from these enemies just isn't a thing you can do, if you couldn't tell. Because they love to just teleport right behind you. Kind of like a Dragon Ball Z character right before he bitch slaps you through a mountain. Alright, let's beat the shit out of Niall now, because I need something. I need something for fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledip shit. I don't know what that something is, but I need it. Maybe Morgoth's Cursed Blade. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna need something that can just chunk their health and preferably give me some hyper armor too. Hell, yeah, a gun would be nice. Not gonna lie. Not Ash of War. Wondrous Physic. Let's put in Flame Shrouding Cracked Tear. I need something that's not that. 2 charged attacks. That could be good. A Cerulean Hidden Tear could be good, actually. It could be, but I feel like the stamina is going to be the bigger problem anyway. We'll do Resistance. And I need souls for, like, a level up would be good, actually. I'll use one of the big ones, because that should be a 12k. But I'm not gonna lie, man, a gun would be good. Talking about guns, you're gonna get Remnant 2. What, Remnant from the Ashes too? I still have it on my wish list, so that is the goal. I'm down with it. I only have one fucking Somber 6, dude. So whatever gets Somber 6'd is the only thing that's going to go up. And you know what, we're gonna make that Morgoth's, dude. And I'll use my 8 on it too. This is gonna be my end-all be-all that I'm using, so I hope it's fucking good, dude. I hope it's a good choice, that's all I'm saying. Oh, it can be pre-ordered now. I just checked that the other day and you couldn't do anything like that. Alright, we're gonna try this. This is gonna be a ball ache, but we're gonna try it. After this, we basically just have Fire Giant in this area, and then I gotta get that fucking medallion. I might get the medallion before doing that, though. I just don't remember where dipshit is. Yeah, fair enough. I really expected a bird to be behind me there. I mean, I might have checked longer than 2 weeks ago, too, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't remember, frankly. Like, I really just don't. But I don't remember that being an option I had. Alright, we're gonna try my damnedest here to be pretty aggressive with this guy. Or with these boys. And just kinda fucking go in. You know what I mean? We're not gonna have the poise I want here, but... Though 30% fucking damage is nice. 30% damage resistance is pretty poggers. $50 might be good. I mean, it's really basic, but $50 might be good. Oh, we can do more. We can do more. All right. I mean, I don't think that's gonna matter that much more, but yeah, we have poise now. This is the first threat. All right. That'll do it. All right, cool. Not the fucking right option, but I'll take it. That had a lot more range than I expected. Although that is the option right there. That is a very good way to take those two fools out at the start. Also, I do need a better setup of talismans, though, if we're going to do that. Because Godfrey Icon is not going to help here. Probably at all. Sleep and Madness, that's just death. We don't have anything for Frostbite. Guard, jump attacks, counter, no. Potency of sorceries, roars and breath attacks. I mean, that's a good option, which I think we already had anyway. But, what else we got here? Like, successive attacks could be good, but if we can do better than that, I would like to. I mean, we can put on heavier shit. If I put on the fucking Arsenal Charm +1. That is an option. We can have more health, we can have more FP. There's a couple of different things we can do here. We have options. But this is probably the best setup we've got. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said, this is a very fundamentally basic setup, I think, but... Yeah, we can definitely hit 60 poise like that. We're gonna do it. And then I can probably do even better, but... what is the lightning on that? Very fucking low. Alright, so don't block him. I mean, honestly, the shield is just more for fucking backup. It's really not great. Come here, buddy. Put this back up. Please, make it easy for me. What? That is not how momentum works. I turned my back and jumped and it fucking launched me at him, dude. That fucking frostbite is 100% going to build up in a minute. Unless flame cleanse me will work. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I don't fucking give a shit. I'll do the trade. It doesn't work. Never mind. It doesn't do fucking flame damage to... Alright, they removed that then, is what that is. Because flame damage absolutely... Fire damage 110% got rid of frostbite once upon a time. Like, I'm not fucking crazy. Do not try to gaslight me. That attack is so annoying, dude. Like, it's so slow, it's so easy to predict, and yet I get hit by it every fucking time. Was I on Flame Grant Me Strength, or was it Flame Cleanse Me? Because I thought I was on Flame fucking Cleanse Me, and it didn't do shit. But yeah, this is a really good setup, because I can easily get rid of Tweedledee and Tweedlefuckface at the very start, and that's fine. Getting rid of Niall afterwards is apparently very difficult. Oh, I wasn't frostbitten. I mean, unless it already was on. That's a possibility. He might have procced me. Actually, you are correct. That might have procced already. I didn't think it did, though. Come this way, buddy. That'll do it. Do it, buddy. Every time. I get hit by that fucking slow-ass attack every fucking time, dude. Guaranteed. I'm just that bad. Like, holy fuck, dude. I am just not in a good flow state tonight with this game. And it's actually frustrating me. Because it's nothing to do with the game. I am just literally fucking awful at this game right now. I'm in an alright state right now, but he is definitely doing more harm to me than I'm doing to him. Still hits me from way the fuck over here. I mean, I actually did roll that time. Maybe a little early, but... I'm not gonna do the damage to this guy. Every time, dude. Every fucking time. That's gonna hit me. Never mind. So what I need to do is stop getting hit by the one attack that knocks out 80% of my health bar, and I'll actually win this fucking fight. Because, like, my dodges are fine for most of his kit, and it's not even spam rolling. Like, I do have a good, like, ability to read the regular melee strikes the guy is doing. My fucking problem is just, for some ungodly reason, when the lightning just charges up his foot, and he does a split right there, I don't know why, but I just black out. Everything that I know for being able to get away from that attack because it's slightly delayed just flies out the fucking window. If I can actually shake that out of my fucking, like, whatever it is that I have going on here, then we got this. But yeah, this is definitely the weapon to be using up here for sure. And I'm probably going to use more of this. Fucking world would have ended if I pulled that off, huh? Anyway. I need you to... Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, mate. That and the pommel strikes when he does the wind, that does get me a lot. That one will get me. I also need to do more fucking dropping attacks for sure with this guy. Question is, do I do a riposte, or when I put him down on the ground, do I weapon art his ass? I probably should weapon art him. Once Tweedledee and Tweedledum are taken care of, I need to focus on plunging attacking the guy, and I need to stop putting myself in positions where he follows up by thrusting the pommel of the fucking flagpole thing he's using into the ground. Because those two attacks are just not going to be something that I can really deal with easily. I know that for a fact. And then actually learn the